4-cylinder divisions, one or the other, I'm not quite sure which division, but that's Cody McLean in the 21F.
Next row back in that 51, Jeremy Van Hoyken outside of him. Kevin Harrington in the 21K.
Third row, James Wilson on the outside. And at the back, Ryan Ricketta, 30 laps. Keep your eye on that 51 car, Oval. He has been full of excitement. Been involved in a couple of heavy collisions in the first lap of other features. He's starting outside row 2 tonight. He's a wild one. Here we go.
And they get one in the books, everybody, for badge 1 and 2. Coming into 3 and 4, pretty much the way we started.
File up front, John Ross, your leader in the 01. Pit side aboard car number 61, so they didn't get that fixed up with the hood. He was fighting them in. Cody McLean heading pit side. Danny Byrne. Danny Byrne drove right by the pit on the curve.
Had trouble with the 77 and Chase Wilson.
Chase Wilson is through.
Boy, oh boy, Brad, we talked about the full goal, but I don't know this week after. What we lost? 4 before we get 2 laps in?
Boy, Chase Wilson will his streak end at 3 consecutive wins. He didn't pull pit side. He's up top of turn number 3. The track worker running over there is Jerry Liscombe. Now Chase adjusts things and he'll pull up as Jerry will ask him what's happening. But boy, we've seen Dustin Jackson pull off. Engine problems under the hood of that car, Oval. Tough break for Kid Dynamite tonight aboard car number 61. The piston broke machine. Jay's piston broke restaurant car up on 4 Road, St. Marie.
And just like that, we're down to 6.
Maybe.
Maybe down to 5.
Good to see him up and moving. Jeremy Van Hoyk now comes to a stop over in turn number 2. Now he's going. Boy, all kinds of excitement has been our late model division this season, and the man who has dominated it, Chase Wilson, now he's moving. And your leader, John Ross, who's got some contingent watching here for the first time. David Ross, his cousin from Regina. Boy, wouldn't John love to win one for them here for his first time at LIR? Who else is here for the very first time at the Laird International Raceway tonight?
Well, I see 2 hands.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Red flag is out. They're going to stop him right down front here. I don't know if they're going to check something, debris on the track. See Jerry Liscombe on the far side, perhaps taking a walk up, maybe some oil.
Well, Chase Wilson quite possibly come to a lull on the back stretch because there was oil somewhere. And it's around turn 1 and 2, I'm told. So great eye by the young pilot of car number 77, Chase Wilson. And we will get the cleanup crews out here. 1 to go. 28 laps to go in this one. Nice kind of rock and we'll lead him around one more time. Inside him and Kevin Harrington, outside Chase Wilson.
So this restart's going to be ever so important. Chase on the restart.
I'm keeping my eyes on that third row as well. Dan Burns, Jeremy Van Hoyk. Watch them. 28 laps to go in this one. Ryan Ricketta bringing up the tail.
Everybody survives 1 and 2. Harrington up front.
Van Hoyt.
Sideways coming out of 4.
All alone. Just looped it. And Van Hoyt in the 51 brings out the caution flag. Now, the question I have is John Ross's right rear quarter panel going to cut into that right rear tire? So that was pretty visible on that time by.
We're looking to go green flag racing next time by 6 in, 24 to go.
Nice short caution. And Hoyt will restart in front of Ryan Ricketta because Ryan just out here learning to get some seat time tonight before he lets loose in a couple of weeks. Here we go, back to green, and Chase Wilson with a great start. Oh, and around he goes. Over and on. That'll bring out a yellow. And Danny Byrne in the 46 is heading pit side. He involved with Johnny Ross over there. John sitting over in turn number 1 and 2, facing the wrong way, but he's fired up and he'll get things spun around.
Boy, looks like more damage to that right rear panel. I see it flopping that time.
Board says 6 complete. And the lights come on here at the Laird International Raceway.
Ronnie Schmidt gives them the finger, 1 to go. They're going green flag racing this time by.
Anything better than night racing, Oval?
I love it.
Absolutely love it. Here we go. Back to the restart. Ryan Ricketta making some noise back there in the 50, the youngster. Great restart.
Chase Wilson to the outside. He's got it.
There we go. Yeah, Ryan able to keep it off the tires.
Finger up in the air, 1 to go.
John Ross going to want to keep pace a little faster on this restart. Behind the tail of that Kevin Erickson, slowly down into turn 3. Pretty good looking start. So far, they come to the M&M restart zone, and we are back to racing. Yeah, that right rear quarter definitely slowing down the 01 of John Ross. No doubt about it in my mind. Erickson's going to lead him around.
23 to go. Wilson, side by side, and there you go. Chase Wilson to the outside.
He's looking aggressive. Keep pace. Wilson is slow and Sailor down the
Yeah, I think he felt that tire going down.
That's a wild one to watch right there. Trying to get around the left car rider, get it. 5 laps to go for Chase Wilson. Ryan sees the move over, playing man, holding it. That was a run. Half a track lead now. Kevin Harrington in the 21K. From young Chase Wilson, after he gets his photo taken, the youngsters are lining up at the fences. They're hoping Chase has some goodies yet again tonight. Why, check it out, Oval. There's got to be 100 kids heading down to the front stretch here, waiting on this kid. Another kid not long ago that would have been up there at that catch fence waiting for the winner himself, and he pulls it up into victory lane after an absolute masterful performance tonight in the super late model division. He wins his 4th in a row out here in these big bad race cars. The Flawless Roofing sponsored Ford will let him get his composure. It's a hot one in there, I'm sure, tonight. He gets the checkered flag, and he'll get a great picture from Jerry Liscombe out there. And then we'll get him to take the Hans device off, which protects the neck and back in case of an accident. He unstraps the 5-point harness, and this young 20-year-old is getting set to climb out of the car. Give it up for him, Chase Wilson! Holy Toledo, this car never looked so good. And the patience, my friend, on that outside groove tonight to lead you to that win.
Yeah, it felt great. Otherwise, I think there's a little bit of oil or fluid on the outside lane there, so I kept trying to throw it in a little squirrely, but we fought a tight car all day, and I can't thank my dad enough. He was getting frustrated with me complaining about it, but he figured it out, and here we are.
Boy, what a team you guys have made. You're running not just here, but also the Hammer Series, Reveal the Hammer down the States. Those are the best in the business. You were top 5 for 64 laps last weekend at the Owasso Speedway. Then what happened?
We got someone spun out. We got put on the outside on a restart there, and the car just got super tight on the outside. It was tight all race, and then when we got put there, those guys are so good. They go nose to tail and dive underneath you any chance they can get. So yeah, we fell back to 13th, and that's how we ended up.
Boy, a great run for you, but let's get back to tonight. 4th consecutive win out here at a track that we've seen all kinds of stuff happen to other top runners, and you've been able to stay clean. What's the mindset going into the feature to make sure you make it to the end?
I just tried to stay real calm off the start. I let everybody sort their stuff out, and Kevin went single file there. The old one tried to get down, so as soon as I seen them go down, that was my opening. I jumped to the outside, and I just tried plucking them off one by one.
Boy, you got a lineup of kids there waiting for you. This is the coolest thing ever, giving away checkered flags.
Yeah, I can't thank Flawless Roofing and Chachi Police enough for everything he does with this car, but I got to give him credit. This was his idea. So we got 3 of them in here tonight. One's for a special person, and then we're going to hand out 2 here to whoever gets them.
Okay, so we'll let Chase do his thing. Chase Wilson, we're going to get this on video tonight. Well, you can hear the kids cheering him on. They all want these checkered flags. Here's the flags right there. And Chase is going to make his way over to the catch fence to give these out. How you pick is unbelievable. There's one. He's going to make his way to the catch fence. He's going up into the grandstand, he tells me, with the other one. Let's see. Okay, if we got to let Chase go for this one. Kids, he's giving away two. He's got another special one he's giving away up in the grandstand. So let's follow Chase over there and see where he's headed tonight. Boy, we got a whole slew of kids here, Oval Revving. Chase making his way down the front stretch.
Jump in the car and drive her away.
He is heading up the grandstands. And right, oh boy, he's going to my son Brett Brazo. Look at that, his cousin Brett, who has autism, here tonight watching the races, his biggest fan. And look at that. What a gesture. Thank you, Chase. How about it for Chase Wilson? Oh, back up to you, but I'm speechless.
Boy, that's a gesture of gestures right there, Braz. Congratulations, young man. A great job. Watched you race many times. Started down in Ottawa when we were announcing down there, and you were just a bit younger, but always kept your composure, always a good, clean racer. Chase Wilson, now 20 years old, racing all over Canada and the United States. Great job, Braz. Good job, Chase. How about them youngsters, too? That's a thrill. Of those youngsters, Braz, how many do you think will be behind the seat of a car?
Well, I'm thinking quite a few would want to be exactly where Chase Wilson is.
What an inspiration.